I can see a world you didn't wanna see, the same one they saw as impossible for TV. That's me, Batwing fiend, a microphone king. Better yet, I'm a jet tank buster 18. I say what I mean, make sure my dreams are the same as every soldier marching 1/16th. This life fits me, I write history, mystery of the lyrical major travesty. I hail from the land of lost hopes and dreams, where niggas shot hoops and shot up the whole team, where a school board meeting get interrupted by the Klan and light-skinned girls telling people they just tan. I just ran and ran till I had to breathe again. These winds of change got me thinking I can win, cause when you do enough to actually get me angry, I can relate back to times
I know it's like I'm fucking Gallagher up here. I gotta set props up, tables, a whole fucking nine. Give it up for Megan Cook one more time, everybody. I look like a crib fucking picnic table up here right now, okay? So, if you can't see my face, just follow this pattern walking around and it's good. It's okay to laugh at the black jokes, brother. It's fine, I know. Yeah. Don't laugh now, that was kind of fake, but we'll get there. I'm gonna work it out, I like that. We'll work that out with him. I'm really upset that y'all did not laugh at Megan's medieval joke. That was really funny. Y'all got stuck on the vaccinations part. They didn't have vaccinations in the 1300s, everybody, okay? And if they did, they were lying to you and they were just gonna cut your fucking leg off, okay? So, Megan, I respected that joke. I laughed heartily in the back there, in between my swallows of whiskey and sadness. Yeah. How's that shit? How about chips? You got sun chips? You came to this fucking comedy show with sun chips? The wokest of all chips? Jesus Christ. My God, what are you from Colorado? My God. Unfortunately, I know that person. She's not from Colorado. She's from the Midwest, where they eat meat and dairy. And they fuck. I don't know why I said that so aggressively. It just felt, I don't know. It felt right in that moment. I don't know. It's a very good friend of mine who I've never had sex with. I don't know if she fucks. I don't know that. Her boyfriend's right there. Maybe he knows, but considering what he's wearing right now, probably not. I don't know. I didn't know y'all were gonna sit in the front row. This is not my fault that this is happening right now, okay? I just want you to know that. Yes, it is my fault. Who here has played with me before? Sorry, that was the wrong way. Wait. I've had some makers, Mark. Excuse me. For those of you who don't know, I host trivia around town. So, how many of you have played trivia with me before? Okay, there we go. Okay. Really should have thought of that one before I said it out loud. Well, let me tell you something. Some of you know me well, some of you don't know me, and some of you don't know me at all. I'm guessing the fucking guy who doesn't laugh at racist jokes. This is not fucking trivia. I say some crazy shit at trivia, but I'm gonna talk about some shit tonight. Okay? I'm gonna talk about some personal shit. I'm gonna talk about shit. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things, and so I just want you to understand that going forward. I have a lot of different thoughts that run through my brain all the time. And so I wanted to prepare you for that, wanted to make sure you're understanding of that. For example, how many of you have looked at the back of someone's Subaru and thought to yourselves, gee, I wonder which one of their high school teachers had sex with their best friend? Thank you, it makes sense. Okay, all right, we'll get there, we'll see what happens. I'm trying to give the people in the back who are standing, a run for their money here, so I got you. Let's think about something else here. I actually, it's funny, I get a lot of information. I make sure I pay attention to Google alerts and TikTok. I listen and watch and download everything into my brain. And I did once hear that motorcycles were tuned up to be so loud so that you would hear them when you're on the highway. Because you might not see them. They might be going too fast, or they're too small, or you might have bad eyesight, that type of thing. Which explains why one of the highest search Google terms for Dodge Ram owners was penis enlargement. It was vaginal rejuvenation for people who own Toyota Tundras. So, and if you're offended by any of those, please, I'm just trying to be one of the boys right now. After the show, I'm gonna go out and start shouting slurs. and shooting beer cans with machine guns because America. Speaking of rampant violence, do we have any veterans in the house? Do we have any? Not gonna raise your hand after that one, huh? Sorry. Was that inappropriate? I'm sorry. One goes with the other, motherfucker. I don't know why that was a problem. I was gonna say thank you for your service. Okay, that's all I was gonna say. Thank you, I do appreciate it. And I'm glad that you served. I don't know that your service affords you the opportunity to park in 2 fucking spaces in front of Whole Foods with your Tesla. I don't know that that's the fucking case. If that's you protesting the amount of spaces that apparently we haven't given you already, that's the wrong fucking battle to fight right now, okay? And speaking of Whole Foods, white women, please teach your fucking kids to say excuse me, okay? I'm getting a smoothie at the fucking bar. I don't care that the mochis are in front of me, okay? I'm sure it's a delicious snack. It looks great. Ice cream, it may be crunchy. I don't fucking know and I don't fucking care, okay? I just want fucking little Amelie to say, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to see that. I will punt that toddler, okay? And I have a 7-year-old. She knows to say, excuse me. And if you don't fucking move, she will punch you in your dick, okay? She fucking knows what to do. If I get punched in the dick, that means someone was speaking to me and I didn't fucking listen, okay? And she doesn't play. She's tall. She's like that dude's height. You know, she doesn't fuck around. And I know, and white women, y'all been going through it lately. I know that your Moms for Liberty is faltering right now. I get it. Your fucking book club for people who hate books. Let me get off the white women. There are a lot of y'all in here. I'll be hitting on several of you after this show, so I need to calm that shit down. I do apologize. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm taking a drink. Also, ignore those sheets. I'm studying for the LSATs over here, so I like to multitask. Forgive me. Paralegal. You know, I don't think we need it. It's just a spit guard, so fuck it. Wait, I don't perform anything in my pockets. See, it's like my house. There's like a bag of garbage back there. So. I have been trying to figure things out. I don't know. I have a lot of different thoughts in my brain, and it's hard to get them all out at once, and it's not good to do that. Like when I do shows like this, I stay quiet for a long time because I want to let it build up inside of me and then let it come pouring out in front of all of you, which is probably not the wisest decision because I need therapy all the time. And there are a lot of white people here, so y'all know what that's about. Y'all can afford that. Y'all can afford that therapy, that's good. Not all of you, some of y'all poor, we know that. That's what statistics would say. But I think about home a lot and where I'm from. Like, you know, ugly people are not rich where I'm from. You know, they're not. All the wealthy people at home, they're really good looking people. And then you go to places over, you know, across the country, even here in Wilmington, and anybody can have anything, no matter how terrible they may look in the face. And there are a lot of terrible looking people here who have a lot of money. And it's interesting because they have enough money, you know, they have huge bank accounts to buy really nice things, like Lexuses and women. Because it's a big sex trafficking town. That's the unfortunate aspect of it. And sex trafficking isn't funny. It's not funny. But how I juxtaposed that was pretty hilarious. So that's the way that should have been laughed at. Thank you. You did it correctly. You laughed heartily. I appreciated that. Thank you. I've got to stop speaking like I'm in church right now. I'm leading prayer. I do apologize. I am pretty spiritual. And actually, before I got out here, I had my pastor from home have a prayer with me. And that's not a joke. I don't want you to think that I'm going to share with you what he said to me. It was nothing about touching me or anything sexual, so I do want you to know that. I know, considering that we're in 2023, there are a lot of you that are probably atheists, or as I like to say, just simply godless. And I get that, so I don't want to shame you and also simultaneously shame myself, because I appreciate all of you. But we did talk about a lot of hefty things. And one of the things we talked about was the devil. And I bring him up specifically because I'm divorced. And it's important to understand the devil's role in divorce, you see, because when you're divorced, at least in my situation, I have women in my family. You know, my father died when I was younger. My brother actually died last year, and actually, as I'm saying this out loud, let me not let my family get in the way of everything we're doing here, as my brother would want it. He'd want to be in the middle of the fucking scenario right now. And listen, I have talked about my brother all year being dead. The power company knows that my brother's dead. Verizon knows that my brother's dead. Disney World even fucking knows that my brother's dead. And they especially gave no fucks, all right? They were like, you know what? You're still coming out of your pocket with that $500 to park hop, okay? We're so sorry for your loss. Spend that fucking money. But we'll get back to that later. The problem is the fucking devil. And the reason I bring up the devil in this instance, again, divorce. In this moment, it's interesting because divorce is a situation where you have people, women stick together is what I'm getting at here. I wonder how you're going to feel about that in a moment. Women stick together, and my mother is one. She's just like, why can't y'all just get along? For the child, for the baby, y'all have a baby together. Just be nice to each other, be civil. That's bullshit. All right, I'm highly expecting to have several other ex-wives after this one. Why do I need to be civil with this one? And then just be nice to each other. The devil doesn't want to get along with you. The devil wants to ass fuck you, and then wants to blame you for the anal fissures because you didn't pull your meat back, okay? For those of you who belly laughed at that, you understand anal sex, and you also really understand pulling your meat back. For those of you standing up back there and you don't know what it means to pull your meat back, we'll talk about that later. That was incredibly vulgar. I almost feel bad that I actually said on stage, and I just talked about my brother dying and then said pull your meat back. And you know what? He would have fucking loved it, okay? He would have enjoyed the shit out of it. He is laughing right now. He also laughed a lot when one time we had buy one, get one free Whopper coupons. And this is important because I love to eat. And he sent me, I'm from Tryon, North Carolina, a little small ass town that ain't got no fucking Burger King in it, okay? For that matter, we ain't got no fast food. There ain't nowhere you can go through a drive-through in Tryon, okay? They're like 2 stoplights and you better keep fucking driving. You know what I'm saying? I go to a town with my mother with these coupons to go through the drive-thru to do the buy one, get one free Whoppers. Well, I told my mother what to do. By the way, I was like 8 years old. And I told my mother, William said to get 2 Whoppers, buy one, get one free, and I'm supposed to have one for myself. She took that to mean just 2 Whoppers. I meant there are 3 Whoppers in that equation. Unfortunately, when we stopped at the grocery store after Burger King and I ate both the Whoppers and there were no Whoppers left, it was a fucking problem. And I'm from the South, where in the 80s they beat children. And I took a beating from my brother, and he thought it was hilarious. So in this moment, I promise you, he's enjoying all of this that's going on right now. But this wasn't about him. I said specifically we weren't going to talk about him. We're talking about the devil, aka my ex-wife. So my ex-wife has had more conversations in the past year with my sister than I have masturbated without porn. You think about that for a minute. And I'm not talking about, I'm saying of all time. Like, from the time I started even looking at porn, and this was like later Chatterley's Lover in a book form when I was like 9 to now. You just think about that, process the math. That's a lot of talking with my fucking ex-wife. I'm not saying it's a problem, it's saying I need therapy. And this is my therapy. This is free therapy. As a matter of fact, you paid to be here to see this, so I'm just here to give you content at this point. The things I really need to talk about, I can't really afford the copay. It's more of a no pay now. It's really where we're at. I don't know why we're celebrating that. Why we're clapping? That's concerning, frankly. That is someone I will not be hitting on later. Thank you for allowing us to hear and see your red flags in that moment. That was awesome. As I said before, you know that I am kind of verbose. Some of you really know me, so you know I love to talk. And it's a great skill to have, especially with a college education. And it's even better when you didn't graduate college. Yeah. Oh, was there an O? Jesus, give me a fucking break. This is what I'm talking about. People fucking have such an issue. Oh, you didn't graduate college? Oh my God. You went and didn't finish? Oh my God. You only had 6 hours left? Oh my God. Yeah, you should say, oh my God, at that one. But I don't appreciate you fucking judging either. So, no, you know, it's a fucking thing. You know, the judgment comes from it doesn't matter. Old, young, black, white, everybody's got something fucking to say about me not finishing college. And it's interesting because it's such a conversation starter that inevitably goes to partying in college. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Someone is ready to talk about that right now. Next to the redhead, Kelsey Priest. You know, they want to talk about partying in college. And this is a perfect time for me. This is when I really get to fucking shine. Okay, I get to regale people with stories of me doing a naked lap around a house when I lost at beer pong. All right, and I'm an extroverted introvert, okay? So please, if we're gonna do any discussions of college partying, please let's start with the perspective of me running around a house with my cock swinging freely. And it's a dilapidated 70s ranch-style house, and I'm in my late 20s. And I did say my late 20s. Do that math and you're there, you're good. It was more of a Black Van Wilder vibe at that time. That's concerning. I'm gonna have to dial back the Van Wilder. I'll note that on my paralegal exam later. I'm actually sorry that you suffered through it right now. Especially considering how famous fucking, what's his name? Thank you, I baited you into that. Yes, Ryan Reynolds, as famous as he is right now, I just evoked that fucking image. I'm sad for myself. Who does coke? I did not expect that response. Wow. Woo! Shit. Didn't see that coming. Okay, I don't. Sorry I led you down that path. That wasn't me joining ranks. Sorry. We got another one, yes. If anything, with this shirt on, I deal it. We got it that time, there it is, yes. Woo. I like it. Well done, sir. We have a good path, me and you. I like that. Yeah, no, I don't do coke. I really don't have many addictions. I don't really think I have any addictions. Maybe one, but we're not gonna talk about that. Pretty sure there's law enforcement here. And I don't really think I have many. You won't find me doing cocaine in somebody's bathroom. What you will find me doing in somebody's bathroom is looking for Q-tips. I'm looking for a hefty 500 pack or more. Or even better, if they got one like the really nice fucking jars, and you pull it up and it pops out. God damn it, I'm doing that. I'm getting that shit in there deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, all in. I feel the tingle, you gonna hear the tingle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn. Woo. Even just thinking about it right now, I got half a pack of Rolaids thinking about that right now. God damn. I can't wait to see the playback on this and see how many people actually looked at my cock when I said that. It's gonna be good. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Thinking about large penises, I had a lot of body image issues growing up. It was weird. I didn't see myself as a pretty dude. You know, now I know I'm fucking gorgeous. That's about it. You hear that? You hear that? You hear those squeals? They know it. I know it. They know it. It was more than confirmation. I didn't need the validation. I knew it was there. But back in the day, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I thought, women slept with me because I had a large cock. And they enjoyed that. They liked the feel, and that was good. And that's what I parlayed. At least I thought I did. I look back on pictures now, and I'm like, damn, I was handsome as shit. But then the other problem is, after I started watching porn, I realized that there are a lot of dudes in this world who walk around who are worried about people's gag reflexes. I don't know that I'm one of those dudes, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know that I'm one of those guys. That was an uncomfortable laugh for most of you right here. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know. Do you think the women were having an issue because they knew about the gagging and that was the problem? Or the dudes didn't laugh because they were insecure about the size of their penis? It was that what you said that affirmatively. I know there's a lot of women. Why the fuck do you think I do this? But I'm being honest. I just want to give you everything out front right now so that there are no issues when you look at my fucking Hinge profile. And I love so many of you who, because I'm on every fucking dating profile. Everything. It's terrible. It's horrible. And it's interesting to me because, and I can't speak for the other side. I know you guys are looking at men holding up fish and mirror pictures showing off abs, and I can't even imagine. Because I don't post any of that stuff. A lot of times you will see me in a LeBron James outfit from Space Jam, and then I change it up and make it Bugs Bunny with a bunny tail and bunny ears, and I'm showing you my ass. That is what's on my Hinge profile. And that's not a joke. I want you to see the real me, okay? I don't need you to comment on that. No. It is very clear you're not that person, okay? Yes.
Are you on Hinge?
Why are you starting shit? Don't start shit in my audience right now. Jesus Christ. Then someone jumps up, I saw him last week. Like, we got a fucking problem on our hands. And there's liquor in here. And it's locally distilled, which is Wilmington, so there's Gen X in it. Yeah. Why are you cheering this? This is the problem with the my God, the person with the sun chips is gonna kill all of you. You know how woke she is? Jesus Christ. This is bottled water, in case you're wondering. This is not anything from the Cape Fear River. I drink this and I just started assassinating people. That wasn't good. That was an unwise decision to say that out loud. This is why. No, that's why I need the free therapy. I am getting older, as you know. You're at a birthday show. Thank you. No, I don't lie about my age. I'm turning 44 on Wednesday. 44 because I look fucking great. I told you there was no denying this. It was point proven already, and there you are validating again. But I am getting older, and I have to think about those things. And there has been no bigger indication than me being at the bar recently and seeing two guys arguing outside about medication. And typically in Wilmington, when you hear two guys arguing about medication, it's like Klonopin or Oxy or things that will get you high or arrested. No, these two were arguing over fucking cholesterol medicines. Literally talking about triglycerides out loud. And I realized, my God, I need to be in the house fucking reading a book or watching Law and Order like older people do. Because you don't want to be, it's really bad when you're out somewhere at a bar or a club or something and you start relating to the lyrics from the song from Radiohead, Creep. You know, if you start relating to that a little too much, that's a problem. I can say that in this audience because at least 65 to 70% of you know the lyrics to Creed. Exactly. It was the right response on that. It was the right fucking response on that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're the fucking person who is at some type of banquet or paid function and you're just staring at your ex who was at that function with the UPS guy that you thought was a sleazebag. And now you see them and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to the fucking band and I'm gonna pay them $20 to play that song. And then you just get on the microphone and start singing it uncontrollably. Otherwise, you should say fucking you. Thank you. You're a champion of the people. I'm looking into a dark void over there. There's no joke behind that. No, I am getting older and it's getting weird, and I think about things. I have a wonderful daughter. I am a parent, and I'm a proud parent. And yeah, that, see, then you want to fucking cheer, bro. I have a beautiful daughter, and she's wonderful, and I don't understand deadbeat dads. I can say that because I am a dad, and there are way too many deadbeat parents, period. And it's a huge issue across the board. I know fathers who, and I'm not even gonna call them that, I know men who, they don't care about the well-being of their child, or if their child is doing well, they won't even go get water from a well for their fucking child. And that's a problem. And I understand that, and I know that. And there might be other parents that are like that as well, who could be of any gender in that particular regard. My daughter does not have to worry about that. Unfortunately, what my daughter is currently worried about, apparently, is border security. And she's 7. And I was unaware of this until recently. We were at a store, we're at the mall actually, and there were 2 gentlemen outside who were store owners. I had recognized them from places in the mall, and they were of Arab descent, and they were speaking Arabic to each other, and my daughter was confused. She said, "Daddy, are they speaking Spanish?" And I said, no, they're speaking Arabic. And then it gave me an opportunity to say, there's so many people from different cultures around the world here, and it's a beautiful thing. That's what makes America, America. Yeah, she did not woo. She then asked me, well, why are they here if they can't speak English? Yeah, I was like, holy shit. I only listen to NPR in the fucking car. Where the fuck is she getting this from? And I immediately asked her, I was like, did you hear this from somebody? Like, because my ex-in-laws are just fucking conservative, terrible people. And I'm like, they might be sitting back there right now, but you're conservative, terrible people. And I'm like, fuck, did your papa say this? Or she's like, no, I'm why, if they can't speak English? I'm like, damn, this is crazy. And then I got in the car and just turned MSNBC on the XM, and she hated it. It was really fucking weird. And having a daughter, especially for me, is always interesting because interracial divorce, which hopefully none of you know what that's about, maybe the brother, that's why he left. She's literally looking for him right now, so I don't know. He peeled out like 20 minutes ago, I don't know. Oh, that was an unfortunate time for you actually to be walking back right now. I really wish you were not walking back in that moment. I feel terrible right now, bro. That was not enough for I'm gonna stop this joke though. Interracial divorce with a child is like owning a fucking professional sports team in the 30s, you know, fans hate each other. You're in a constant state of war. There are little tinges of racism everywhere. Yeah, it's really, I don't know, that was a joke. That part was, okay, we'll just keep it going. Y'all like followed along with that, like, yep, we got it, yeah. Hard fucking life. I've done 30 minutes and just led y'all into the wrong realm right now. I sometimes say that we've locked the doors and we've just started a critical race theory lesson, but apparently that's what's happened tonight. And I've got soldiers that are gonna emerge from this fucking room tonight. That was not my intent, folks. But I like it. And also my door guy is back there looking militant as shit right now, so. And it's like, yeah, that's happening, yeah. We're gonna open up this door, we're gonna flood this town with blackness. And then nothing but white people stream out. It's just all concerning. I am now really questioning if I'm really gonna post this on YouTube, man. This may have been the wrong venue, and they got pee on the walls and all kinds of stuff, and all of it was really unfortunate. No, I actually, I told you I'm divorced. I've been dating, and I was actually, I was dating a young lady recently. And it wasn't so much dating, it was, I was talking to her. Y'all call it talk. It wasn't really talking because we never really spoke to each other, but it was texting. We texted each other a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of texting because we really never met in person. And it was cool, we were vibing, we acknowledged each other's existence and shit. But it was weird. I had planned to go see her. She actually moved out of town, and I was like, I'm gonna come see you. And it was gonna be cool. And then all of a sudden she was like, I don't know what your intentions are, but I'm not really looking for a partner. And I thought that was strange because I had already told her I was like shooting my shot with her. That's what you say, shooting your shot. And then I got concerned because she is from the country and she probably thought that was a pro-2A statement. That was Second Amendment, pro-Second Amendment, she likes guns. I just shortened it for time and shit. You got it. You're nodding your head way too much on that. But I didn't know, and then I'm like, that's really strange because I sent you a TikTok about eating, pussy aggressively. I don't send that to just any of my friends. I'm not trying to have sex with most of my friends. Most of them. And I was flabbergasted. It made me incredibly fucking sad that we weren't gonna be together. And I was so sad about this situation. I actually posted a story on Instagram that had a Taylor Swift song on it. That's how depressed I was. I was commercially depressed. I was thinking about giving up and taking on drugs that they advertise at 3:30 during Judge Judy. It's like, hand me the Paxil, cue the Taylor Swift. Like that's where I was with it. That's a fucking problem. That's also why I'm here now. It's concerning the times you're wooing. I don't know. I'm talking about sad things and you're like, yes! We love it. I feel the same way. But I can't hate on it. Y'all are my little interracial soldiers. I love it. All right, let's see. Property law. It's estate planning. All right, I'm gonna do this one and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not really leaving. I told you to hit on so many of you. But I'm gonna step off with this bearskin rug. You probably can't see this. There's literally a bearskin rug out here. Yeah, that's not what a bear sounds like. If you hear that coming from a bear, you're probably dead already. And that bear's trying to fuck you. So you want to be aware of that. That's bear protection from empty bottles. Get you a fucking gun. My child is a child of divorce, and we're gonna have to live with that, and that's fine. Okay, I'm trying to prime her because there's a good chance there are gonna be several more instances of that in her future. So, it's just true. Don't be sad. There's at least 2 or 3 lined up right now. And it's something that we're gonna have to deal with. The divorce I went through, my ex held a breakup retreat before she broke up with me, where she invited 4 of her closest friends to go on a drinking binge and discuss all the ways they were gonna ruin my life. Now, these are things that I probably should have seen coming. These were red flags that were noticeable previously. And I realize that and I know that now. And for me, if you don't know me, I treat red flags like I treat pubic hair. I don't let it get in the way. So I said I was getting off, and this is a primer to let ladies know. You know what I'm saying. Because it's kind of sad. You get it. He gets it. I do want to tell you something. We were here at Creo Print Company. I told you about the printing. Jaya had a fashion show that came out with sexy men and women who showed you some things. One of them showed you way too much leg. I'm not pointing anybody out at all right now. Yeah, look at that. Black socks, black shoes, and the tattoos. I'm so glad I talked so much about white folks earlier. But there are a lot of different things here, and this is a great place, and I do hope that you'll stick around, have some drinks, look around, shop if you will, and just enjoy yourselves. I do want that for you, and I want that for the shop, because it's important to be in places where this is a small business, I am a small business, and we all care about each other. It's important to show that love, especially during the holiday season, and that's real. I hope that you continue to do that throughout the holiday season, because when you show that you care about people, they will always remember that. It's going to make you feel good, it's going to make them feel good. So I really hope that all of you do that throughout the holiday season, even if you don't have anybody that you do care about. I know where I'm at. Try to show it, because maybe someone is going to show you that kind of love. As I leave you, I just want you to remember one thing, especially the men in the audience and people who have men who they support, brothers, sisters, partners, or whatever. I was once told that urinating as forcefully as possible would help prevent prostate cancer. And I am super hopeful I have been successful in that. I push as hard as possible every time I'm in the bathroom. But I am super concerned about the amount of times I've almost shit myself. My name's Empty Bottles, folks. Y'all have a great rest of the day.
By the clan and light-skinned girls telling people they just tan. I just ran and ran till I had to breathe again. These winds of change got me thinking I can win, cause when you do enough to actually get me angry, I can relate back to times I felt true danger. Just enough to be dangerous, the aim for this to be spoken about in 10 different languages. Just enough to be dangerous, the aim for this same as before, it ain't changed a bit. The angles is what we live for, tangled in our web of dark slang, this is the new world. Just enough enough to make something out of nothing. The rub is the constant need just to see me in trouble. They got me surrounded, but I'll never give up. Never give in to the pressure. A minor hiccup. Keep my head down and make shit happen. Whether it be by rap or trap, briefcase or clapping. This tit for tat shit the business. Either this or that, but my mind works differently. Like I'm made for different hats. Different looks like researching me, the equivalent the classes took. Study me like the classics, my own great book. I want it all and I want the win.